Welcome back to the Thrift Store Rundown's first ever expedition to the Emmys, celebrating television's biggest sight by doing what we do best, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Let me start by offering this disclaimer up front. I am not, repeat, not the biggest Billie Eilish fan there is. Her music is not my tune. And yet, whenever her mind does some dirty dancing, chances are she's gonna clean up the competition. Because as we all know now, nobody puts Billie in a corner. Nobody except the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Those bad guys for the past week have been feeling the wrath of Billie Eilish fans because of her documentary, The World's Little Blurry on Apple TV, failing to win any of the 4 nominations it picked up during this past weekend's Creative Arts Emmys. Outstanding picture editing, sound mixing, and music direction. Never mind that the film was directed by R.J. Cutler, Emmy winner for PBS and Fox's American High. Forget all that, it's still Billie's world, according to Vanity Fair for March of this year. And as you'll see in the article, we're not just living in it, but we're all being invited by Billie to take part in it, be active participants, and to take stock in everything in hindsight. As she does in her article, taking stock of her achievements, her 5 Grammys, and make that number 6 for No Time to Die earlier this year. Also, putting on a full-blown concert in the comfort of her own backyard to the joyous reception of her crew. She also dishes on her relationship with her fans, one of the most intimate and heartwarming I've ever seen from any celeb, whether in the music profession or otherwise. Plus, also taking stock of her achievements as a teenager, whom has a couple of years ahead of her before making the full-blown transition to adulthood. I've never been an adult before. Well, don't worry, little B. I refuse to call you little Bill because, well, for obvious reasons, but you have a couple of years ahead of you. As we're going through this issue, which I picked up for 99 cents in a 3-month time span from March of this year in retail markets to June when I picked it up from my unique thrift store in Patterson, I hope you take stock of the amount of photographs that you're gonna get in this issue of Vanity Fair. This is the editor's letter with Radhika Jones, the editor-in-chief of Vanity Fair, pictured alongside Billie Eilish. Once a year, since the fall of 2017, Vanity Fair asked the same questions to Billie Eilish in a different format, with a different presentation, and with stunningly different answers. That's all covered here, along with a behind-the-scenes account about the making of the article and the photo shoot. Billie was photographed for the cover and for the article by one of the youngest photographers ever to shoot for Vanity Fair. In fact, the youngest at them all at age 23. His name is Creel Lemons, pictured on the left, masked. Before we head over to Billie's article, however, let's highlight last year's Emmy winner, who made history as the youngest outstanding lead actress in a drama series, Zendaya of HBO's Euphoria. She played Rue. It's only fitting that she and some of the key crew members from Euphoria, like creator, writer, and director Sam Levinson, reassemble for shooting Netflix's Malcolm and Marie, opposite John David Washington. I have Netflix now. I have yet to see Malcolm and Marie. It was filmed during the COVID pandemic under extreme precautions and all shot in black and white. Emmy-winning composer Labyrinth, who won for a song, I believe, All of Us, returned to score for Sam Levinson's film on Netflix. Zendaya is a pure, utter, complete smoke show, and anyone who doesn't have any feelings for Zendaya needs to see a therapist and have their feelings checked. Another Emmy award-winning institution in pop culture, which I have to highlight here, just because this is an Emmys-related show, is Succession. One of its executive producers and writers is Lucy Preble. Here, Laura Meckling goes in depth with Lucy Preble about her new HBO series, well, HBO Max, I Hate Susie. Quote, a blisteringly funny series all about Susie Pickles, a child star turned Who Weekly-level British actor whose life is upended after her phone is hacked and a compromising photograph ends up everywhere. With Susie, Lucy Preble approaches the ranks of ingenious creators like Phoebe Waller-Bridge and Michaela Coe. That's Lucy on the right, alongside Billie Piper, who is the co-creator and star of I Hate Susie. She's masked in this photo. So if you have HBO Max, definitely mark on your calendar, I Hate Susie. Which just shows how much Vanity Fair loves Lucy. And Billie, too. And speaking of Billie, it's time for the Billie that you and I are kind of crushing on right now. And I never thought I'd say that. I've already summarized the article at the beginning of the review, but just have a look at the photographs here. I hope you're taking stock and keeping count. So, with the cover and the aperitif photo, we have two here. The aperitif photo being I've Never Ever Been an Adult. Plus the 4 teasing photographs of Billie Eilish's annual Vanity Fair Q&A, plus another photo with the editor-in-chief of Vanity Fair, Rika Jones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photos. And now we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or 14, 15, 16. So in total, we have about 15 or 16 photographs of Billie Eilish in here. And I say 15 or 16 because I don't know if this is one photograph divided into 2 pages or 2 photographs, 1 per page. Pages 64 and 65. So 15 or a sweet 16, this being my favorite. Billie Eilish's face. Billie Eilish Pirate Bear Orcano, close up, so much to the point where you can actually kiss her. Which I didn't do. But if you want to kiss her, go right ahead. Okay, I did. One other point of incidental gossip that I want to make, as I apologize for the background noise, is that in the film, she disses on a secret boyfriend that she had while making her concert. They broke up. Billie says that she'd be fine with somebody, but she doesn't have somebody right now. I never thought I'd say this, but since I'm 22 and you're 19, who will be 20 in several months, I volunteer to be that somebody. Billie Eilish is extraordinarily hot. And she's definitely a grade A student of the macabre arts, who is now fast becoming one of its finest teachers. All this is to say that this is definitely my fair Vanity Fair issue that will become your fair Vanity as well, if you're a Billie Eilish fan. I mean, come on, the amount of photographs stood for me. And, of course, I have to make that disclaimer that the first time I heard Billie Eilish was my boy, Mona and Mason, Dylan and Andrew, Pretty Little Liars, The Perfectionist. I thank you, Marlene Kane, and Christopher Mollier, the music supervisor, however you pronounce your last name, for choosing that song. That's my introduction to Billie Eilish. Was it yours? Or did none of her songs help you become a hardcore Billie Eilish fan, like Tana Mongeau level, or Mongo, whatever the heck. I'm not her fan anyway. Nevertheless, which song made you a Billie Eilish fan? Let me know in the comments. And in the meantime, while her world might be a little bit blurry, the love that she has for her fans, and the fans' love for Billie, remains crystal clear. Thanks for joining me. Stay golden. And of course, I'll catch you next time on the flip side. Let me say one more thing about Billie's relationship with her fans. Up close and personal, it is a breath of fresh air. On social media, not so much. And Billie, let me play therapist for a second before I become your pretend boyfriend. I think part of you withholding that social media love for your fans can be attributed to you using an anti-Asian slur on TikTok, which led to a significant amount of backlash. You deserve some criticism for that. The anti-Asian hate movement is one of critical importance. But I think your hardcore stands need to give you a little bit of time and space for you to learn your lesson and just move on. I hate that Billie Eilish fans are burning your merchandise in effigy. I wouldn't do that. But if you did it again, I would definitely sell your stuff on eBay and wouldn't think twice about it. I hope you learned your lesson, especially in a couple of years when you start to turn into an adult. Because the backlash could go beyond if you don't learn your lesson now. Get it? Okay, you guys take care. Now I'll catch you on the flip side.